call them back. And for that reason, I think CAF has lost this one. I hear we have a call. Yes, Pastor Emma is back on the line. Pastor Emma from Warri. Pastor, welcome back to the program.
Yes, good morning. Yes, Pastor, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, this is the other pastor.
This is other pastor, but okay.
Yes, the one.
You called yesterday, yes.
For the stage design. The stage design. All right.
Yes.
I just want to comment on the CAF decision.
Yes.
The way we do things in Africa, yes, sometimes before the eyes of the world, sometimes we just act as though there was FIFA president there at that match. He was there.
He was there.
He was seated. He watched the match. He's good about. He was a player. I think he was a player in his days. He knows the ball. Now, what happened that day? Just like Pastor said, was bound by to take that decision that day. Because he talked about the time, the minute. There's a caller that made reference to we are in a test stage now. It's 30 seconds. They even use bar and all that to make everything. Now they walk out of the pitch, and I think that's what they are using now. That they walk out of the pitch and they forfeited the game. 17 minutes, as I just said now, you review it now. Maybe the time was also that day. Now, if they have 10 minutes at their usual back end as a law, and it was 17 minutes was supposed to be, that means they have forfeited the game. But they came back and they played the game. So if they come back and play that game and won, and now you are saying that now my question is this. What if Morocco had won that match? What if Morocco won that match that day, live and direct? Would they have also said because they forfeited the match and they came back and Morocco won it? I'm thinking it now that if Morocco had won the match that day, would they have said anything about that forfeiting?
Don't keep quiet because
Meaning
that's the outcome.
They were supposed to be penalized for forfeiting it. What would they have said? Because the match was forfeited and they came back and they played the match. Senegal won the match, and now 2 months later, they are saying that the match was won by Morocco. I think the way I'm looking at what the response will be from whether there's going to be an appeal or going to be I think Senegalese team should do something about the if they can drag out to FIFA, because this is not right. It's a daylight robbery, and it's not nice. Can't be ashamed of themselves, especially the corporate that is watching it. All that happened under his watch is not right. How can you do this? Yeah. It's a robbery because, and to think of it all, everything that goes on, Pastor just said it now. Even when the Falcons won their own team, they did this almost the same thing, all that, but nothing was said about that match today. I think it's because of the kind of everything that we have also. Otherwise, they would have dragged Morocco, even after winning Morocco, they would have still dragged them. So that it will be corrected. And I think also because all that they have to give Morocco a state landing because they've been hosting. I don't know why other countries are not hosting for Africa. I don't know. I don't know what's the issue. So I think that's just my take on it.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I think it's the everybody's reaction and sentiments and opinion on this matter is unanimous in the sense that maybe apart from Moroccans, it makes no sense. The right decision being made 2 months after you had given it. So, but the big question I want to raise now is, and this is where initially I said I don't blame Morocco. Yeah, CAF, because it's CAF's malhandling of this situation. But the question, it stems from something Pastor Emma wrote on the group. Why does CAF act, I don't want to use the word senseless, but almost senseless when Morocco is involved? You must oblige Morocco every request Morocco makes.
And this was what I was trying to respond. He who pays the
piper plays takes the tune, right?
Takes the tune. And let's not mince words here. Morocco, in contributing to African football in terms of hosting and making it easy for CAF to get that competition played from the under 17s to the under 20s, female football and all that, made it easy for them to host. They've invested billions of dollars in doing this, and CAF is feeling indebted. And that's the mentality we have sometimes in this continent. And you feel that you are indebted to someone, or you are entitled to some things because you feel that some people are indebted to you. You help out someone, and you feel that because you've helped out someone, you are entitled to some things when it happens to that person. For example, and this is one thing we discussed, it was the angle, it's a topic I want to bring around.
Yeah.
Like, if I get a gig for a friend, and they're paying that friend $1 million a day, and I was the one that introduced that person, I said, go, I have someone I introduced the person is taking $1 million a day, right? Is that person entitled to now give me cuts?
I don't know if this is a rhetorical question, but you know what you know my response?
Because
you know my response.
Morocco is feeling, I'm doing something for you. You have to do something back for me when I need it.
Expect a cut.
Yeah.
Request for the cut at the beginning. If it's me and you, for example, and okay, a particular network approached me and says, I like to use this thing, but we don't want you, we want Dixon. And I'm the one that has the connect. I will tell you, Dixon, these people are going to pay you, let's say, $1 million per show, per episode you're going to do with them. My cuts, I want 20% of every payment. I will tell you ahead of time, so that maybe because of experiences I've had and this kind of situations, not necessarily my personal experiences, but experiences I've heard, because things can change, expectations can suddenly shift. You can now decide that in your mind, I thought you were doing me a favor as a friend.
Yes.
But now, me in my mind, I'm thinking, yourself, you don't have sense. I gave you something. You will not give me something too. So there, if you don't spell it out in black and white, it's hard to win that kind of case in court now.
True.
So yes, but here it is with Africa now. You can't now say that because Morocco has been there for CAF, because they have been there for CAF, they've hosted practically every tournament apart from the male Afcon. They've hosted everything else. Everything else.
Back to back.
Like everything else, and apart from Chan as well.
Yes.
But apart from this last one, the previous Chan was in Morocco anyway. So they've hosted